Hi, beautiful family. Thank you so much for tuning in here today. I'm so glad that you stopped by. It's such a blessing to sit here with you and offer up some positive messages. I just want to bless the sacred space of communication with so much joy and peace and liberation, and also welcome and thank all of our spiritual team on the other side with us for helping us all tune in more and more to our higher selves. So I am offering up what us tarot readers call a pick a card reading. There are 3 cards here, each containing a reading within itself. So whichever card you feel drawn to and resonate with the most, pick that reading. And yeah, pick that reading, and you can go to the description box below, and each reading will have a timestamp that you can then go to and listen to anytime. And also, you can go back as many times as you want for just a reminder on the guidance here today. So, thank you so much again for being here, and I hope that you're so blessed. This tool of the tarot has like blessed my life in so many ways. So I'm so glad to share um, this way of sending you messages from spirit, from your spirit guides, from Mother Isis, who's here with us today, as well as Archangel Michael, represented on the altar. They're sending your love and sending you lots of love. And yeah, so go ahead and pick your reading. If you want to pause the video and meditate on which card you're drawn to. Just to go over the cards, we do have the Six of Wands on the left, which is card number 1, reading number 1. And it is the Six of Wands represents victory, achieving your dreams, and achieving whatever project, goals, anything that you have going on in your life right now. You will achieve victory, and I'm sure the message is going to be about how to do that. Or we'll wait and see what messages come through. But it's going to be a really inspiring and uplifting. All of these readings look amazing. Pile number 2 is the Ace of Swords, which is all about new beginnings within our thought process, within our consciousness, which then manifest into the material world. So it could be like a new job, a new exploration, but really it's like just pure mental clarity on a situation. And then we have reading number 3, which is the Judgment card. And it's powerful. It is all about tuning into your higher path, like the calling that you have in this life, what it is that is going to fulfill your heart, fulfill your mind. And sometimes that road is not always easy. There's mountains to cross, and it's a journey, but it's the journey of a lifetime. And so that's the Judgment card. Spirit is calling you to do what is right in your heart and in your mind. So yeah, there's something to meditate with. So a lot of times whenever I pick cards, it's just instant. It's the first card that I see, or the first card that I'm like, yes. So we all have our own process. This is a great opportunity to find your process and find your intuition. So yeah, take a moment, pause the video, and then go to the timestamp below and pick your reading. Thanks again. Okay, so for pile number 1, yeah, the Six of Wands energy is so powerful and really inspiring. Great way to start out the reading. What message does pile number one need to hear for their victory, for their success, for achieving their dreams? This is the Star Tarot by Kathy McClelland. And yeah, it's been a really beautiful deck for me. So many great messages within the cards. So we're going to just pull the top three cards. We have the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Wow, so powerful. So the Queen of Swords is here to just represent you and your guidance and your thought process of change, of inspiration, of liberation. It's she is sitting here on this, like in her quilt, in her dress, has so much symbology here with her solar plexus chakra, her root chakra, is all like just lit up with this gold color, kind of just showing us that you are strong in your will and strong in your heart and strong in your mind. And that is what's going to bring you victory. And really grounding yourself in your true desires. The eagle represents the north totem, which is higher will, higher purpose. And that is what she's rooted in. That's her foundation. That's where it all starts, with the higher purpose. And being open in your crown chakra to receive guidance and messages from the divine is really what's going to root in and ground in you your understanding of achieving this project, of achieving this goal, and how to go about that process. And a lot of it could be, communication with the swords in her hand, the crystal in her hand too. It's like really utilizing the tools you have to enhance and expand your skills. And with the swans in the background, I would have to say that is more like your grace and your guardians just guiding you and protecting you through this process of evolution, through understanding your higher will, your higher purpose. And yeah, you're so protected by the stars, by rainbow light energy, by your guides, which could very well be the butterfly and the eagle. So that's the beginning of it all. And then with the Nine of Cups, such a beautiful card. She is just looking at the jewels in front of her, looking at the treasures that she does possess, and receiving even more than she could ever ask for, with all nine cups being filled. It is just abundantly overflowing with spirit, with love, with joy. And the butterflies here again represent change and renewal. And, they are coming up to offer gratitude and worship, is what I'm getting. It's like the change is gratitude and worship of what is, of your higher self, of God, Goddess. And staying in that presence, tuning in to your emotional senses and awareness of the blessings in your life is just bringing more in. And it also really opens up and facilitates a higher level of happiness, which just enhances your brain and your thought process of how to achieve your goals even more, and really like sparks creativity in you. Um, and so I feel right now you're just in a time and in a place of receiving. So it's a great opportunity for you to step into your divine feminine side of yourself and receive. And a lot of times that's just kind of like going slow and really taking in what is happening around you with so much gratitude and appreciation. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is such a beautiful card with the peace pipe here with White Buffalo Calf Woman. The story goes that she came to offer up the peace pipe to her people so that they would be healed and so that they could have messages from spirit and um, to be at peace with the blue road and the red road and the ways of this earth and the ways of spirit. And and there's so much more to her story than that, but uh, the Six of Pentacles is about like receiving and giving. It's a lot about giving, you know. So here you go from, you know, the ace, or I'm sorry, from the Queen of Swords, you know, being rooted and grounded in that will, that knowledge, and receiving, stepping in and receiving all the gifts that you have, and then sharing them with those that you love. Excuse me. And, uh, you know, it's your tribe, it's your family, it's your, the people that you feel drawn to the most. Give them give them your peace. And sometimes that doesn't mean you have to give them gifts, or you don't have to, you know, do all these things, but you can just be who you are around them in a very conscious, present way. And that is going to just bring so much harmony in your relationships and your business, in your all of your endeavors. It's really going to cause you to achieve the victory that you're looking for. Oh, so beautiful. I'm so blessed by that. Um, so let's pull just a few more cards here for your present pathway. This is the Sacred Path cards by Jamie Sams. They are filled with Native American wisdom and lore, and just wisdom and teachings of their truth and their heritage that Jamie Sams has been able to put out in a way to where we can apply them to certain situations in our life, and like what path it is that we might be going down and what teaching we can apply to that, to ourselves. So what does pile number 1 need to hear right now for achieving their success? Having the cards, or I'm going to lay them out and pick one. Medicine bowl. Oh, just another. This really goes with the crystal that the Queen of Swords is carrying with her in her left hand, utilizing the medicine that is available to you for healing. And, we all need healing, even if we feel like we have done everything that we could possibly do to heal. Sometimes we just kind of start healing for our family, for our tribe, for the world, constantly like channeling the energies of what's going on around us. And, it's really good to be aware of that, aware of like what energies you are channeling, if they're from yourself, if you're healing, but when we heal ourselves, we heal the world for sure. And that there is clarity there for you. With the Queen of Swords, you know what energies, or you're capable of knowing like what energies you can tap into, what energies are being processed through you. If it's the world, if it's your family, or if it's, yourself that you're healing, like what energies are you healing? And there's deep understanding and mysteries there of how to better heal what it is that you're healing. um, and so, we all have our own personal medicine. Like my medicine is flowers and crystals, and they speak to me. They give me so much inspiration and just healing from their presence alone. Um, and yeah, if it it can be different for everybody. So it's good to know what medicine to carry to what friends and family. So I'm just going to read a little bit about the Medicine Bowl card. If you chose the Medicine Bowl card today, healing is on the horizon. This can be a spiritual, mental, emotional, or physical healing. Pay attention to the events in your life and acknowledge with gratitude the healings that manifest themselves. The steps towards wholeness are often marked with small healing releases and can often be overlooked. Become aware. There's that word, aware of the shifts in attitudes or a new sense of well-being. You will understand the healing as it manifests. In this way, you are assisting your future beyond the void to heal you in the present. Oof, that's powerful. You are calling in your future self in the void, in what you do not know of yourself to be, and healing what is happening now through that space of the unknown. But also having an awareness of the manifestations of those healings. In all cases, the Medicine Bowl speaks of good medicine. It is being offered in your life right now. Ooh, that makes me think of the Nine of Cups card. It's being offered to you. Your present task is to find it and use it. Heal the self or to assist another. So, wow, so beautiful. The healing, we have everything we need within inside of us. We possess all of the elements, all of Mother Earth. We are her and she is us. We carry the flowers, we carry the crystals, the elemental kingdom, the fairies and the birds, like all of their medicine is so present within our own individual universe of ourselves. And through meditation, you can just tap into that and call that up, call what you need to heal yourself. And also just in your present reality of, going throughout your day, whatever people, situations, circumstances you come across, they are going to be messengers of healing. So be aware of that. Look out for anything that comes your way right now. Accept it with a love. There could be hard lessons, there could be good lessons, but it's all like, if it's received with love and forgiveness and acceptance, you are going to achieve victory in your healing. And wow, so we're going to pull one more angel card for you here. I love this deck. It's like the tarot with each of them having angel energies. Oh, the Emperor. That's beautiful. Archangel Michael. Organization, logic, and structure, and discipline, and leadership. So you are coming into leadership with these skills, with these talents, with the ability to not only heal yourself, but heal the world, heal your friends and family. Here you are, like sitting on your throne with your beautiful tools you have the sword of truth, the wand of passion and inspiration, a halo on your head, just representing all the divine guidance and intuition and knowledge that's coming through for you. And to be able to just be a warrior, be a leader, be a listener and a communicator for your friends and family, and for whoever it is that Spirit brings on your path, because you recognize that everybody is your equal, everybody is healing too. And they are medicine for you just as you are medicine for them. And that kind of mentality right there is leadership mentality, accepting what is and accepting those around you, loving them just as you love yourself. So, I would just really want to, the main message here is just love, love your heart, love your mind, love your body, accept the healing that is coming for you now, receive it, give it, share it, grow it, water it, nurture it with yourself, with your family, with your angels and your spirit guides. They will help you on this quest to victory, to achieving your dreams. And, a big part of being successful financially is just really knowing what our passions are. And to know what our passions are sometimes just really takes a lot of healing. Healing our psyche from all the trauma, all the past life stuff, all the, childhood, whatever things that we've been through, hard times. Letting go of that programming is going to, heal you, help you channel your divine purpose, your success in life, and you're gonna get it. You're going after it. There's no other way. You're so rooted, you're so grounded, and you are so driven. And, in moments where you feel too weak, to step back and receive, call in the gratitude, be the gratitude, rest in the presence of the love that you are. So that is your message for pile number 1. Thank you so much. I hope it brought you blessings. I'm just thankful for the opportunity to share. And that's why I say thank you. But I also say thank you for just being who you are, for your spirit guides, for my spirit guides, and for this opportunity to heal as we commune together. So blessings on your way. All right, we are going to tune into pile number 2. All right, pile number 2, Ace of Swords. People walking in their clarity, seeking for divine truth and divine love and divine light. We are going to tune in here to our higher selves for just a minute. Let's just take a breath. Feel like you have a sword, like a strong, maybe not like a two-edged sword, or like not a sharp sword, but like a blunt sword to just stand against the illusion and the truth. And just imagine it within you as your backbone, or as like, you know, something solid like a staff that you have in your hand and your center. You're holding it at your center. Just meditate on that for just a minute. Dear Sacred Tarot, what does pile number 2 need to hear right now for guidance and direction, for the seeking their truth and their clarity of whatever situations, whatever they have going on in their life right now? So we're going to pull 3 cards. We have the 2 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the Death. Oh, wow. Yeah, those are powerful cards. Just tune in for a second here. So, the 2 of Pentacles, you can see this card, it's like a little bit of, you know, dualism going on. You know, things are like black or white, or right or wrong, which is, you know, the Ace of Swords is bringing us that clarity, but there is so much clarity in the gray sometimes. It's good to keep things in balance. It's good to look at both sides of the coin, you know, to always have a different perspective on a look at the other perspective of things. You could be balancing, you know, 2 different ideas or 2 different jobs, 2 different realities, like your waking conscious and your subconscious. Your subconscious might be trying to come through to you in dreams, bringing you like more clarity about a situation. And I really feel like you are a little confused about a situation, and you're not quite sure like what all this represents. And it's really strong, it's really grounded in your reality. It's like for real deal things that you are questioning, and you're seeing the good and the bad, you're seeing the light and the dark. And through this card, I just pray that you are able to really shine lights on what is feeling negative. Where are those feelings coming from? Are they coming from past programming? Are they coming from insecurity? Are they coming from mixed messages? Um, so it could be that in this moment, because of some indecision or lack of clarity, um, and the confusion, you're focusing on the the past hurts and the past pains. The Five of Cups is all about loss, and really kind of just focusing on the sad side, the sad story. And we all have, like, our sadness, our very sad stories that are real, that have hurt us and brought us so much loss. And it's a good thing to really sit with that and understand. There's a whole process through healing of those past hurts and pains, but there is a time to come out of that. And there is a time to focus on the sun and accept the healing. A lot of times in my life, I've accepted the healing, moved forward and been new places and had new jobs and new friends or whatever. And then the past comes back and it's like, oh yeah, like that really hurt. And maybe that might happen again. Um, and it can really, you know, kind of affect this juggling act with what's really going on right now. Like, I don't know if I really understand this person, or if I understand this job, or if I should take this job, or or not take it. Um then this can come in and be like, well, this is what happened before, so I don't know if I should do this again. um, but what the Five of Cups here is asking you to do is to focus on the two cups that are standing. And the Two of Cups is like a love card in the deck. This is the Five of Cups, and then we have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is like divine union. And so you need to find that divinity within yourself. We all do. We all need to find more divinity within ourselves. And we need to really call that forth in our divine feminine and masculine, and focus on the change that new emotional love can bring us. It's fulfilling. It's the way, whatever kind of positive, pure love is happening in your life right now, focus on that. Like, don't focus on the shadow on these three cups that have been lost before. Focus on you, on your life, on the love that is happening within you. And that really takes death of the ego. This is the death card, and with this phoenix here arising up from the depths, that is you being reborn and coming up out of the depths of illusion into something new. And you can see here in this card, I don't know if it's focusing right. There we go. Um, the hanged person that's looking upside down, that's going around the death guardian. Um, she's got the moons within her, so she is really tapping into her intuition about herself and about what the true goals are here. I love this number 13. It's a powerful number of like change, breakthroughs, witchery spells, like all the things that you need to use your magic to really tune in, harness your abilities to break free from the illusion of the past and be reborn. Like, let yourself. It's often really good to just write a letter of whatever it is that's really bothering you now, that's bringing up the past illusions, that's bringing up pain, and um, call in that, call in the change that you want to see, and throw the paper in the fire or in the water or whatever it is that you want to see diminished from your life. The ego is always going to be there, yes, and it's always going to serve us. Um, but we have to keep it in check, and we have to just tell the ego sometimes, like, hey, this is not your job right now. This is not your job to actually um, tell me how I can feel about this situation, like, or tell me to be happy or not happy or sad. Like, I see the truth. And the truth is that I feel da 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 da, whatever way it is that you truly, honestly feel. And that is tuning in to your intuitive side. Like, what is of the highest vibration that you are experiencing right now? That is your truth. What makes you happy? What makes you joyful? What is going to cause you to look at the sun, to move forward in your life once again? That is your truth. And the death card just is asking you to be reborn. Like, let it go. Let the past go. Walk into your future with hope and liberation and complete freedom of the residue, the negative residue of the past. It can come in when beautiful things are happening. Oftentimes, beautiful gifts that come our way definitely stir up what we've lost. And it's important to recognize that. It's the ego coming up. That's been happening for me lately. And asking me, what is real? What is true? And, my heart is telling me love is true, and that's what I feel. And I just completely accept myself as I am right now. And that is so liberating. That is so liberating. Accept the present moment of your current circumstances. And I pray that your truth guides you. I'm going to pull a couple more cards here. We have the angel cards. Messages from your angels for pile number 2 on how to gain truth over their situation. What truth is it that they are seeking for? The Lovers. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. Oh, that's so beautiful. And it's right after, like, thinking about the Two of Cups here, standing on either side of this person, looking at the past. The Lovers is with Archangel Raphael, is an angel of healing, So we have Archangel Michael, which, we have many archangels, but they all serve different roles. Archangel Michael is up here on the altar, and, um, he is mighty and carries the sword of truth and helps us to break free from illusion. And then Raphael comes in and says, heal your heart, heal your mind, heal your body, and let all be well with you in this present moment. Let all be transformed and transmuted through that death process of letting go of the ego, through the fire. I'm really picking up on like some snake energy here, like shedding your old skins. Like shed those skins and glide your way to victory, to healing, to change, to a new way of thinking, to a new mindset. Wow, beautiful, beautiful card. Yeah, so if this is about a relationship, then I would definitely, focus on the healing that is happening in that relationship. Okay, wow. And I just pulled another card for you, the Shaman's Death card, number 41. This is an awesome deck by Jamie Sams. It's called The Sacred Path, and each card has a Native American ritual that is a good representation that Jamie Sams has put into like a card of like your present pathway. And so this is what's going on for you. You're having to transmute that pain of the past. Like that pain of the past is so real. And it's what turns us into shamans and healers and mystics. It's what transforms and causes us to transform and ascend to higher states of being. Like, who are you? You are so powerful. You have been through the fire. You've been through so much hurt and so much pain. And it's like, not again do I have to trust. Not again do I have to go through this pain and all the what ifs. But Spirit wants you to just surrender that. That's a big part of the shaman, is just surrender it. Understand that life is so much bigger, that the universe is so much grander, in a way that there is always glory, there is always new heights, there is always love in every situation. Love is healing. So believing and accepting your process is going to bring you so much healing. And even if it hurts, but I really feel here that it's the past that's hurting. So really, think about that pain, feel that pain of the past, and then, do a little energetic exercise and picture a divine light orb coming in with your hand and just reaching into that place in your body where you're really feeling that pain of the past, and just let that beautiful light orb come into your body, soak up that feeling of hurt, and just cause it to melt away and turn into love. Feel that. Work that energetic exercise in your physical energetic field, but also just through your emotional purging of crying. And there's so many ways that we can transmute this pain, and they do say that everything is mind. So if you can focus on the positive through all of this, you will be healed. you will walk into new beginnings, new truth, new, the new you uh, in the clouds, on top of the world, shining with a crown of diamonds on your head. Like just really resonate with how deep and how precious you are. You can keep going. You can accept love and grow in it, be in it, and watch it blossom and unfold into beautiful new life for you. There's so much pain in the past, but there is so much beauty in your future. And yeah, that's what you're manifesting. Blessings to you, beautiful, sacred group number 2. Oh my goodness, that was such a powerful reading. I really hope it touched you. And I really just hope that your process is easy and understanding and enlightening, very enlightening, and just magnifying you to new heights that you've never reached before. If you feel like you've been in the lowest steps, well, Spirit wants to take you to the highest heights. And your Ace of Swords is going to do that for you. So blessings, beautiful family, on your journey. Okay, we're going to move on to pile number 3. Okay, for those of you, beautiful family, that picked pile number 3 with the Judgment card, let's just take a moment to tune in to our higher selves, to just being who we are. I pray that light and love fill your space now. Whoever is listening, wherever you are, may light and love just fill your space now. And messages of guidance come through here for you now. Now, with my little southern accent. Okay, so pile number 3. What does Spirit want to come through and say to you right now about your higher purpose in life? What is beckoning you to your destiny? All right, so we've got strength, and let's see. Oh, wow. We have the Hierophant. I wonder if we can see this. And we have, the 3 of Swords. Okay, wow. So this is a beautiful spread here. I'm really seeing a lot of like redemption is the word that's coming through here. So with the Strength card, you are really tapping in to your inner strength. This is the card of Leo. You're like a lion. We all have that inner lion. Even if you don't know it, you do. You have something that you are fierce about, that you are strong about, that even if you don't know what your calling is, you do feel that about a family or a friend, or about something that you really love. And you are being asked to tap into that strength of who you are. And not just strength, but to have courage. Sorry. Okay. Have courage. There is a situation, a business, a relationship, um, something in your heart, that a teaching maybe, or a train of thought that you want to understand more, that you want to practice, that you want to incorporate and make a big part of your life, like extremely big part of your life. And Spirit is saying you have the courage to do that. You have the capabilities within you. You are given all the medicine that you need straight from just the Mother Earth herself, which is not just, but amazing. Like, she is the medicine that we need to work to enhance our courage. In this picture here, she's holding a snake, which is all about transformation and transmutation. It's like the energy of magic, where you are taking one thing and you are turning it into something else. Kind of like divine alchemy here, which we have on the altar. But with the infinity symbol, or the number 8, it's like we go through these cycles of lower vibrations and we turn them up to upper vibrations. So it's like harmony, it's like harmonizing, utilizing when we are at our lows, what the lessons are, and bringing them up to our highest potential, and abundance and courage and faith. It's all of our characteristics, like all of our, personality traits can be enhanced, can be strengthened, can be victorious, and have courage to attain and understand what it is, to attain and utilize really, like, our higher purpose, our goal, the situation that it is that you are wanting to make such a big part of your life. It's there. It's there. And you see the way with this Hierophant card, which is all about being a teacher, being a healer. I see it as like being a shaman. He has this breastplate on of all these crystals. He has this like wand in his hand, or it's a pipe actually. And he has so much symbolism here of magic and ancient ways. Like, there's the zodiac signs. And, it's like when we step into our spirituality, we are given so many teachings about different spiritualities, about, like, it's all spiritual, but there's so many different schools of thought, with astrology, with a tarot, with Taoism, with, like, there's so many ways that we can enhance our spirituality by looking at leaders and teachers and tribes of the past, and the different ceremonies and rituals that they undertook. And you are being called, to, go into ceremony, go into ritual of what it is that you are calling forth. Sometimes it is just that, like you are in ceremony. That is what you want more of in your life. And every time I pull this card, I just feel like life is a ceremony. Life is life is pure magic. Every single thing that is happening right now is divine. And it's a way to see past the illusion of, you know, it's a way to just enhance divinity in your life and appreciate the sacred objects. Everything is embedded with life force energy, everything is living. And so, yeah, that's the Hierophant card. And I can see that, it's something is stirring within you of ceremony, of spirituality, of leadership, and or it could be, just very basic, like you are going to be a school teacher and there are certain things that you must do to do that, and one of them is to have courage. And to utilize your talents and be put in your passion about it. And as you go about teaching those kids, like recognize every little thing that you do for them as sacred, as divine, as like being a ritual of gratitude, of knowing that this is almost like an initiation sometimes. We're constantly like initiating once we recognize, like, I just did that. Whatever it was, like, I just finally made a chicken coop for my family, like recognize that as an initiation to your homesteading life. Things like that. Those are just examples, but every act, that we do, we need to get more credit for. We need to recognize it more. And that is really going to help build up your courage in other endeavors of your life. And seeing it all as ceremony really does help, strengthen the awareness and the knowledge of how powerful you are. Give credit to even the small things. And so that is really going to heal this Three of Swords that came out. That is definitely, the lower vibrational energies of the things that have happened, not to discredit them. Like, they are, the Three of Swords is definitely needs like full acknowledgement and credit for the loss of whatever it is that you went through, the pain that you went through. It has transformed you into following your heart. Like this Hierophant is like here to teach you how to heal your heart. And that's why he's like pointing at the center of this divine labyrinth is his heart, or a heart stone that he's pointing at. And when we are trying to heal the Three of Swords, that is like the deepest emotional pain. Well, it all starts with just sitting with it, really feeling it, but then, asking for help, calling upon your teachers, your spiritual teachers, like even if it's a guru that has passed away, call upon them for divine guidance and lessons and examples of way that you can bring more ritual into your life to heal and transmute with your magic this energy of pain and sorrow. There is transmutation that is waiting to happen for you. And you can achieve that through the process of, calling upon divine help and calling upon the powers within yourself of courage to heal that heart, to love that heart, give credit to all that you've done for yourself, for your family, for your tribe, for everything that has gone on in your life. Like, it needs recognition, it needs gratitude, it needs acceptance. You are an amazing warrior. Like, whenever you go through pain like that, you become a warrior and you become a leader. And that's what the Hierophant is. It's a teacher of how to heal your heart. And I know it's like so painful. I'm feeling it right now. It's so painful, and it's just, so in this pain, in that pain, there is so much beauty to be found of the jewels, the diamonds, treasures that you really possess inside. They're just waiting to come out and to be cracked open into the truth of who you are.